With all the focus on the open primary on the Democratic side and the fact that President Trump is definitely going to be the nominee of the Republicans, we haven't really talked about, hello, Republicans are caucusing here on Monday too. So I'm going to go talk with Ryan Lizza, he's our chief Washington correspondent, about President Trump.
And I just got impeached. Can you believe that?
Ryan, so you're here kind of covering everyone, but you went to the Trump rally that happened on Thursday. You're also covering some Republicans that are here.
Trump, in a weird way, has taken over this weekend. Mm-hmm. He had this big rally Thursday night, and the impeachment news is dominating things more so, frankly, than the candidates. Yeah. It's very weird. Previous cycles, when I've been out here the weekend before the caucuses, this was the biggest story in the world, right? And this was the time where the party's candidates got an enormous amount of press and attention. And instead, this time, this domineering figure of Donald Trump is the main story, right? He has the rally, he's impeached, he's going to be acquitted, he's got the State of the Union on Tuesday night. I hadn't been to a Trump rally since the 2016 campaign. And my memory of all of those rallies was people being pissed off, right? People were mad, bordered on menacing sometimes, especially when Trump would attack the press and egg on his supporters. And obviously the issues, the buttons he pushed were a lot of ugly buttons about race and immigration and crime. Now that he's been in power for 3 years and is running for re-election, and frankly, the economy is doing well, his crowds are, I used the word joyous in the piece. They love the shtick and the juvenile humor of the Trump speech, but they like him so much. They're so happy to be there, and they're so happy that he is president. But one of the reasons Trump was here was that so people do go and caucus on Monday for him in the Iowa caucuses. So they're a little concerned. They want to make sure that vote total coming out of the Republican caucuses, is 99% for Trump, not 80%. They want a sort of Saddam Hussein number coming out of this.
Right. Everyone loves him, that's that.
But I do not remember previous incumbents when they didn't have a competitive primary coming the weekend before and basically trashing the folks on the other side. We just talked about Biden, Buttigieg, and Bloomberg. He's way more obsessed with Bloomberg than I think most people who cover the campaign are, probably because he sees how much money he has.
Right.
But he really likes to mock Bloomberg.
Is there one candidate on the Democratic side that Trump is actually nervous about, or who he actually wants to run against?
They look at the same polls everyone else looks at, and those general election matchup polls generally show Biden as the strongest candidate. But sometimes, Bernie Sanders is strong in those polls. I think they view Bernie as this guy could be a complete epic failure, will just destroy him, or he's this wild card, maybe he's like us in 2016,
exciting,
and we're missing
galvanizing
something.